this one, I didn't get anything from the cards. I don't know if I'm going to be able to for a while, just because we kind of went through anything that was reusable.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I got this from a website called Parade.
Okay.
Oh wait, is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. Parade.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, I've had an exhausting day at work today. Trying to adjust to my schedule that got changed again, and I'm still going to sleep at like 4 a.m. and
Oh, you're on days now, aren't you?
yeah. It
That's
started when I came back, and I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I'm left to do my own job, which is great. I'm not being pulled around everywhere.
That's good. Didn't they? You had mentioned that somebody might be breathing down your neck about it.
Yeah. So, yeah. I told my boss today, thank you for not getting on my nerves and bothering me so much. I actually got help today from him, which is nice. I'm like, oh wow, that hardly ever happens for me.
All right. Audio levels are good. How do I sound on your end? I got a new microphone, and I'm still.
You sound good. It sounds really good.
All right. Still learning how to work with this thing.
What mic did you get?
I got a Shure MV7.
Okay.
I really wanted to get one cast in white.
Mm-hmm.
It's like $50 extra, and it takes a week or a month extra to get it. So,
dang.
Yeah, not worth it.
No.
Like the microphone's already expensive enough on its own. I don't need to add extra cost to it.
I'm very thankful I got mine for $0.
Yeah, that's always nice. Okay, let's get to it. Woof woof. Welcome back to Hard Shell Tacos. Oh man, these are the type of tacos that are going to dig a hole in the yard of your soul. And they're gonna dig up all the bones that you got buried down there. My name is Leo. I'm joined by my cousin Lily. We were the weird kids growing up in our very Mexican households. And what happens when the weird kids grow up? Let's find out. So if you've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first time, thank you for joining us. This is going to be a great time. Okay, so I'll start off with our little intro section of how you felt. How do I feel from the last episode to now, on a scale of 1 to 5, and how do I feel in one word? For the scale, I would give it. I'm going to go with a 5. Definitely. It's worth mentioning that we did the Foo Fighters concert. It was amazing.
Yes.
Absolutely incredible.
Yes.
So
I cried way too much.
Yeah. Like when he played My Hero, that one really got got the waterworks going for me.
Yeah, I cried pretty much all throughout because I'll get into my spiel. Yeah, they do. And then like they're out here right now for there's like 2 music festivals that have come out in Austin. One in March with the South by Southwest, and then right now it's ACL, and they're out here. They were out here for the weekend, and they're gonna be out here again doing that. The Foo Fighters, but yeah, it's like them and like a shit ton of other fucking musicians, bands, whatever.
Let's see. So yeah, it's a 5. Other besides that, I've had very good recording sessions lately for all the other shows that I'll plug those later.
That's good.
Yeah, those have been going really well. In one word, excited. Things are going really well, and I'm excited for what this trend could be if it continues the way it is.
That's good. Yeah. Sorry. I'm going to jump on the same one as you and say 5. Mainly because of that Foo Fighters concert.
The one we couldn't get into, right?
Yeah. Oh, stop. Yes. I swear to God, I'm the most gullible person on this planet, and I hate it.
Just for funsies, or for anybody who might be listening, so what had happened was I got there a bit early, and Lily and her was a little bit behind because of traffic getting to the venue. So me, I was trying to just be cool about it, like don't put any extra pressure on or anything like that. Just I know how it is to be like, oh fuck, I really want to get there, but there's nothing I can do about it. So I know that feeling. So I didn't want to put any pressure on like asking where you are or how much longer or anything like that. So I thought it would be obvious that as a joke, I said they're closing down the venue. They're not letting anyone else come in. It's completely, they're shutting down. They're telling people to leave. So we get through the check and like the little gate check or whatever, like check your pockets or whatever that thing is. And we pull off to the side, and then Lily starts calling her friend like, I don't know if they're letting anyone in. And that's when I realized that she took me seriously.
Yes, I'm a very, very, I hate even telling people that because they will sometimes take advantage of it, but I'm a very gullible person. I've always been that way. So yeah, that joke, I definitely thought it was real.
Yeah.
I will always fall for it. And I fucking hate that I'm so gullible.
I mean, this one was relatively harmless, like just a little. Like,
true.
We're right at the ticket check. We're gonna get it.
I know. Oh, it's like, son of a bitch! I took a lift all the way out here, and I gotta take it all the way back. Fuck. But yeah, that was. I mean, my birthday was pretty chill too. You know.
Oh yeah.
Which was the day. Go? It was fine. Like the day before, you know, it was football Sunday, so I drank a lot with our cousin that I was staying with, and like on my actual birthday, I was pretty hungover, and I didn't really want to go out to dinner, so I just had my dad make me dinner, and we just had a little quick thing at their house, but it was fine. Just hungover.
Yeah.
But the highlight of that entire trip, though, was that concert. Yeah, I lost my shit the minute, you know, they started playing. Like, growing up, I was a big Nirvana fan. I've always been a huge Nirvana fan. My very first tattoo is a Nirvana lyric from one of their songs called Dumb. So I've always been a fan of Dave Grohl. Like, he's one of my favorite drummers. And then, you know, Pat Smear was also in Nirvana for a while, and then now they're with the Foo Fighters. So seeing just those two, like, just made me so excited and ecstatic because those are Nirvana members too. So I'm like, yeah. I got a 2-for-1 out of it. But yeah, that concert was fucking amazing. My God. Yeah, it was good, and I cried the entire time.
Dave Grohl's a really good showman. He definitely knows he's been doing it a long time. He knows how to work the crowd.
Yeah. He's amazing. He's just an all-around great human being.
Yeah, he seems to be.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a very good week out there. There was some other stuff that I found out and stuff, you know, I did a lot of crying on this trip anyway, so just processing a lot of stuff. Didn't spend a lot of time with my parents, which was fine because I didn't want to have any issues, you know, with my mom or whatever. Let's see. If I could describe it in one word, just exciting. Things are kind of going a little bit better at work for me too now that I went back to a normal schedule. I've been able to, you know, focus on my own work without having to do other things, which is exactly what I wanted to happen when I came back to this, you know, morning schedule. So pretty good week and a half, whatever.
All right, let's get started. I was telling you before I think I've exhausted the card games for a little while. I'm going to have to try to find other sources for questions, but this one came from a website called Parade. So that's probably going to be in the title of this episode.
Okay.
Taco Parade or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Welcome to the Taco Parade.
Yes. There it is. All right. So I'll start this one as well. can people change for the better, or is once a so and so always a so and so? Is that like reality? To this, I would say people can absolutely change for the better. It's just a matter of desire. Because if you don't want to, then you won't. My best example of this, or the situation that I cite is like as a youngster, like my early 20s, I had a trouble with fidelity when I was supposed to be exclusive with a romantic partner.
Gotcha.
And so there was that. And, things finally came to a head for me. I got caught, as it happens. Not at all trying to justify that, because it's a really shitty thing to do. But since that point, like after, it's unfortunate that that's what it took. But seeing how much it hurt those people, it really put things into perspective for me. And like, fuck, I can't be doing this. It's not right.
I kind of feel the same way as you. People can change, if they have that want and desire to change. I haven't, I mean, I could possibly use my mom as an example now, because she's not as, terrible as she was back when I was a kid. So, I'm kind of on the same boat. Same answer as you with that one. I haven't experienced too much of that, because for me, I used to be in that mindset, well, once you do that, you're always going to be that, but...
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably use myself as an example, too, actually. How old was I? I think it was like when I was in 6th or 7th grade, I was dared to go into like our teacher's lounge area and like steal some sodas out of the fridge. I did, and then I got caught, and then I got detention. And then, from there, that's actually where some other shit started happening with people saying, that I was going to be in and out of jail and, all this stuff, a thief, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, I only did it the one time, I never stole again, quote unquote, stole again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really...
In a similar situation, or a similar story, I guess, when I was in, I want to say like 6th grade, I had a friend, like my best friend, and he had a friend that I kind of hung out with by extension. I didn't really like him, but I still did. So we were walking home one time, and there was this girl who lived down the street from my best friend. So
okay.
She walks the same direction that we do, and though the friend of a friend, he starts like teasing her, but he starts escalating and making it worse and worse when she doesn't react. And then my friend jumped in and started doing it too. I didn't say anything.
Oh, jeez.
I never called her any names. I didn't say anything to her. But a good, very good lesson that I learned from that was when it came to, I don't know, when we got busted, of course we got busted, I was brought in, and I was in trouble as well. And I looked a little confused, and what my teacher said was, like, you were there and you could have stopped it, but you didn't.
Oh, gotcha.
So that was a good lesson that I learned early on.
Yeah.
If you see something, say something.
Yeah.
The next one, as I was looking through the parade website, these 3 questions came up, and they're kind of similar, but there's different, I don't know, they're different qualities that we're analyzing. So the 3 questions are, can there be happiness without sadness? Can there be good without evil? Can there be right without wrong?
You can start all of those off.
All right. Then.
I looked them over, and I'm still trying to figure out how I want to phrase my answers.
So I'm going to say yes, that they can exist, but that needs to be qualified by saying the gravity of those things won't be as much if they did not have a relative counterpart. If you have never been like really truly sad about whatever, the happy times aren't quite as happy as they could be. It's kind of like a give and take. It's an unfortunate thing.
Mhm.
You know, when you've like I myself having been shamed, humiliated, fucking mistreated in the worst ways, it made the better times better. Just because I've come out of such a really terrible situation to be
Mhm.
genuinely happy. I feel even happier knowing that I survived all of that.
Let's see. My answer is kind of going to be an answer for all three of them.
Okay.
I don't really think you can't have you can't have one without the other for me. So like my response to those, can there be happiness without sadness, good without evil, right without wrong? I'm going to say no, they both kind of coexist together in my mind. Like just for I don't know, like you there's always just going to be something, that happens that's going to be good or bad. You can't just always have good or always have bad. So for me, like you kind of have to have both in all those situations. That's just how I see it, is like you can't have one without the other. They both you have to have both. And I guess that's because just I've experienced both sides of those. So maybe for some people they can have a great life without ever experiencing any shitty things, wrongdoings, sadness. But for me, I don't think you can just have one of,
Yeah.
without experiencing some sort of the other. So that's my answer for all three.
So that makes me think, because initially when I picked these out, I was trying to sort of play out the question in my head, like how do I answer these? How would I answer these? And initially, just at face value, that's the same answer that I came to, was you can't have one without the other. Otherwise, if there was no evil, then good would just be standard baseline of living.
Yep.
But I think about, can there be right without wrong? I don't know. I'm trying to. I want to think of like systemic moral wrongs. Like the system is wrong, society is wrong.
Yeah.
And the right thing to do is to go against what is considered normal and acceptable, even.
Mm-hmm.
So that's I think that's what I was thinking about a little bit.
Okay, I can see that perspective. Yeah. I get it.
But still, regardless, the highs won't be as high if there aren't any lows. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
That was it for the little opening section. Just because those three questions, they're pretty much the same, but I don't like, some of them are not quite. But I don't feel like they are exactly the same. Like good versus evil, right versus wrong. It's not.
Yeah.
They're not synonymous.
Yeah.
So there's that. But so let's just get moving into the heavy section. Is it more important to do things right or to do the right things?
Oh, geez.
The semantics there.
Oh, gosh. I'm kind of caught in between both because I am I'm a perfectionist human being. But I guess if I had to choose whether to do things right or do the right thing, I would probably rather just do the right thing instead of doing things right. But I'm like right down the middle on both, but I would probably lean more towards do the right thing.
Yeah, I was the same way. Like the right things are what you should strive to do. Doing things right, to me, that's more situational, because doing things right, it harks back to what I just said, or harkens, back to what I said about systemic wrongs or moral wrongs that are acceptable behaviors. You would be doing things right if you behaved that way, but it's not the right thing to do. Doing things right, I think that matters more when you're working with something that has fine detail. I would
Yeah. That's kind of where my head was at.
When you're like, if I'm doing something at work, doing things right is important, because if I don't, things could mess up, and they could have that mistake could have bigger implications. Now, this one's interesting. Is the value of everyone's life the same?
Oh God, you can go ahead and answer that one first. It's gonna take me a minute.
Right. So, it's what people. I know the first thing that what people are gonna think, but I'm going to say yes, comma, until they prove otherwise. So, if you don't know anybody, you don't know a person, you know nothing about them. To me, it's inherent. The dignity with which I approach them is inherent. And then once I start talking to them, if I realize they're like a racist or like a pedophile or something, then like, yeah, I'm not gonna. Your life doesn't mean anything to me anymore. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
You're a piece of garbage, and you belong in a dumpster.
Yep. I have the same answer as you. It's like, yeah, I feel the same. Yeah.
I don't want to give it too much detail because then it'll turn into a political thing, and this is not the place for that. There was a situation where someone took a firearm into a chaotic situation. Things got heated, and they escalated very quickly, and the person with the firearm ended up killing some people. It only came out later that the people that were killed had criminal records for some pretty heinous stuff. Admittedly,
okay.
It was bad, objectively bad. And I saw people just celebrating. Yeah, kill all the pedophiles, which I mean, I kind of agree with you, but at the same time, like, you didn't know that at the time.
Yeah.
You didn't know. You're retroactively justifying him being killed in cold blood. And but they want to continue using the label pedophile so that when you come in and say, like, where the fuck is this guy's due process? Then they're going to start saying, oh, well, you're just defending pedophiles, which is completely missing the point.
Yeah.
But like, the guy with the gun didn't know that. That doesn't make it okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Would you be accountable for someone's death if they were drowning and you refused to help?
Yes. I would say yes. Just yes.
All right. So
because I feel like you're refusing to help and they die, then I mean, yeah, I would hold whoever that was accountable, because like it's just, I don't know.
You could have prevented this.
Yeah, it's just a very straightforward, thing. Like,
what if they're pedophile and you find that out later?
I mean,
that's ridiculous. I'm not.
Yeah, no.
So what I thought about this, and I also thought, yeah, you would be accountable for that. But then I started thinking, once I sat down on it a little more, it was like, what if the situation that this person is in, if you try to help them, you're going to die as well.
I mean, yeah, there's that too.
So there's a lot of considerations in that kind of thing. And if you're going to call someone to help, they're not going to get there in time.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, do you risk your own life to save someone else's? And I don't know. That's one of those things that, for like pool safety, is like, if somebody's drowning, don't try to help them. Get someone who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they're going to grab onto you because they're panicking and they just want to get above water, and that's all they want to do. And they very well may drown you, and then they just drown after the fact.
I'm having flashbacks to when I drowned. Oh man, sorry. Just had a little flashback.
That's fine.
I was an idiot kid though. I was too curious, so that was on me that I drowned. Because I thought I would float back up, and I sure as fuck did not.
Yeah, I went to pick someone out of the water. I went to get them myself, and I was like 8 or something.
Yeah, I was Yeah, I think I was like 4 or 5 or something when I drowned. Yeah, I was like hanging on the edge of the pool, and then I'm like, I wonder what'll happen if I let go. And I let go, and I thought I was gonna come back up. I sure as hell did not come back up. And then your mom was the one who actually jumped in there to fucking take me out.
Oh. Damn, we're only at like 30 minutes.
I know.
30 minutes.
It's like, I'm trying to see if there's other. Let me see if I can find some questions or quotes that I saved.
Yeah, I don't want to go into the light section just yet.
Let me see. Where are all these quotes? I know I saved some recently.
I got my burn after writing handy.
Okay. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Mine's usually right. Oh, yeah, mine's right here, too. It's right next to me.
The first time I felt like an adult.
I want to say we kind of had a question like that before.
I think so.
Yeah, that seems familiar.
Well, we had one that was, when do you feel like your adulthood is diminished?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, but like, when did you like realize, fuck me, I'm an adult now?
Let me see. I know I had a quote saved. Dang it.
Mine is when I bought my house and I started not just living in it, but actually actively trying to improve it.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to do stuff to it. That's when I was like, fuck, this is not fun. But I really want my bathroom to be a different color.
Yeah.
Or I want a new sink or something like that. Shit ain't fun. But afterwards, now it's my octopus room. So I've got a bunch of octopus art all over.
That's awesome. That's one of my favorite sea creatures.
It's one of my favorite animals altogether.
Yeah. It's just a sea. Yeah, my favorite sea creature is that and stingrays. I love stingrays, even though they killed Steve Irwin. But
I was gonna bring that up. I was gonna say I'm in the Irwin gang, not Team Stingray.
Yeah, I'm caught in between both because I love stingrays. Octopus, I have a weird version of it tattooed on my arm. I'm still trying to see. Let me look. I'm like looking through the first page on this book. As a child, I dreamed of becoming blank.
We had a similar one to that.
Yeah, posters I had on my wall growing up. I mean, I think I touched on that on the last one. Yeah, plastered all over my walls. NSYNC posters, all around.
I used to get at the time it was WWF magazine, the like wrestling.
Oh yeah.
So I had a lot of. Each one came with a poster every time. So.
Okay.
I had wrestling posters.
Let's see. There's a page in this book that says my first friend, my first love. Oh God, could I go into that one? But I'm not going to. First concert. No, I don't want to do that. The music I loved as a child. Whew.
The one-word section's pretty good. 62.
62. Let me go
and
flip
it's,
over.
Just supposed to be a quick one-word answer. First thing that pops to mind.
Oh God. I mean, we can try these.
Yeah, I'll go through it first.
Okay.
All right. So my job, computers. My partner, none. My body, gross. My love life, none. My sanctuary, home. My fear, alone. My childhood, shit. My addiction, puzzles. My passion, writing. My kryptonite, women. My regret, Afghanistan. My turn on, oh man, ass. I'm going with it. My turn off, pretentiousness. My hero, none. My future, undetermined. My fantasy, relaxing. My Achilles heel, I'll skip it for now. My guilt, snacking. My greatest virtue, integrity. And my vice, right now, it's cheese.
Cheese?
Yes, cheese sticks.
Oh man,
I'm off nachos and I'm onto cheese sticks.
Oh my gosh.
Man, so my Achilles heel, like, what's my weakness, my weak point? the turn on thing, like I went with ass because like I went with turn on in the sense of like sexual, but
Yeah.
what really genuinely attracts me to someone is a very nice smile. Doesn't
Same.
necessarily have to be straight. It's just that their smile matches their face, and they're just gorgeous with it.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
My Achilles heel might be my pets. Because if somebody did something to them, I wouldn't like. Okay, I'm going to jail. This is what's happening.
I think that's gonna be mine too. Because, yeah, same. I will fucking murder anyone who hurts my dogs and my cats and any of them. Yeah. Let's see. My job, retail. My partner, nobody's business.
Dude.
None, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
My body, ancient. Arthritic, actually.
All right.
Ancient or arthritic. I'll go with that one. My love life is private. My sanctuary, oh God. My house. My fear, I'm gonna skip that because I don't think I really have one right now. Or actually, I'll give a stupid answer. Dolls. Those are my fear. Dolls.
Not terrible.
Yeah. My childhood, shitty. Also, my addiction. I'll go with music. My passion, also music. I would say music/science. My kryptonite. Oh my God, I had it and it just left my head. I'm gonna swing back to that one. Oh wait, my kryptonite, guitar. Never mind.
Okay.
My regret, my ex.
Makes sense.
My turn on, smile.
Yeah.
My turn off, arrogance. And arrogance. My hero is my dad. My future, no Nintendo, non-exist. I don't know. My fantasy,
Two chicks at the same time, man.
Oh, jeez. My fantasy, fame. I don't know.
Yeah, it would be pretty. Like, who hasn't had an interview with E after your latest album just dropped or something?
Right. My Achilles heel, also my pets. My greatest virtue, I'm gonna say it's my persistence. My vice, right now it's mint chocolate chip ice cream.
That's a good one, though.
I've been eating that for the last month, and it has to be in an ice cream cone too.
Go to page 77.
77?
Yeah.
Let's see.
My attributes 1 to 10. And this is, I think, another really quick judgment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Go first.
All right. Honesty, 9. Not perfect. Generosity, 10. Forgiveness, 7. Happiness, 7. Loyalty, 10. Uniqueness, 10. Humor, fucking 30. Are you kidding me? Intelligence, there's no number that can qualify my intelligence.
Oh, jeez. Let me throw off.
Yeah.
Speaking of arrogance, Jesus.
Accommodating, I would go with a 10 here. Talented, I don't know. I feel like I kind of am, so 7.
I would say 10 for you.
Humbleness, fuck. Is it humble to give yourself a 10 on humbleness?
I know, right?
That seems like a little bit of a contradiction. Whatever. I know I try to keep myself grounded as much as I can, not let anything get to my head and give me an inflated sense of self-importance.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Loving, 10. Tolerance, 10. Spontaneity, 6. Health, 6. Creativity, 10. Fashionable, 4.
Okay.
I'm not very fashionable. Band t-shirt and pants.
Same. I like jeans and t-shirts here. Let's see. For me, honesty, 10. Generosity, fuck. I'll give myself an 8 for that one. Forgiveness, 7. Happiness, shit. 7. Loyalty is 10. Uniqueness, 10. Humor, 10. Intelligence, higher than 10.
Look who's arrogant now.
I mean, accommodating. I'll put myself. I'll probably say a 6 for that one. Talented, way past 10. Confidence is at a 4. Same answer as you for humbleness because but I'm gonna go 10.
Yeah, mine as well.
I also love to humble people too.
My humbleness is such that I will humble you as well.
Yeah, I will. I'm not afraid to do that. Loving. Let me see. I'll give myself a 9 for that one. Tolerance.
I would have given you a 7 on loving.
A 7? I mean, I was gonna do that too. Yeah, 7. Yeah, 7. Tolerance. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I might put myself right down the middle out of 5 because. Well, I don't know.
Well, no, hold on. I'll wait till you finish. Go ahead.
Okay. Spontaneity for me is a 2 because I hate it. I'm not spontaneous and I don't like it. Health right now, even though I feel like I'm 85, I'll give myself a 6 or 7 for that one. Creativity is at a 10. Fashionable, I'm going to go like you, a 4.
So the one thing that I wanted to mention was about tolerance. There's this thing called the tolerance paradox. Have you heard of it?
I want to say yes, but I'm not. I can't 100%.
So the tolerance paradox is tolerating intolerant behaviors. I'm just going to use Nazis as the example because fuck Nazis. But so it's like, do you tolerate Nazis being in your circles because you're?
Oh, absolutely not.
Exactly, absolutely not. Anybody who is actively shitting on tolerance, to me, that's intolerable. Because you're ruining the fucking party for everyone else.
All right, let me backtrack and give myself a 10 for that one.
Yeah.
Because
that's what I thought you were thinking when you picked a 5.
Yeah. Ooh, I like the first question on 78.
78? I'm sick to death of hearing about. I have only political answers, so.
I know, I'm like, I have one of those, and then it's all football and pop star related, fucking Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, like, shut up
Go
already.
To 95.
95?
Yeah, it's a wild side.
95. God, I really need to get into this book.
So
things I've done.
Yep. Walk on the wild side.
Let's see. Do you want to do this one first?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Been skinny dipping? Yes. Police car? Yes. And I mean in the back seat, not like in a ride along or something. Taking drugs? Yes. Been drunk? Very yes. Been in a fight? Yes. Seen someone die? Yes. Partied all night? Yes. Smoked cigarettes? Yes. Been fired? Yes. Had stitches? Yes. Gotten a tattoo? No. Faked it? Yes. Crashed a party? No. Cheated on a test? No. Danced in the moonlight? No. Skipped a class? Yes. Stolen something? Yes. Been to a music festival? No. Joined the Mile High Club? No. Kissed someone of the same sex? Yes.
Oh shit, there's more!
Yep.
I did not see.
Gotten a piercing? No. Dyed my hair? Yes. Kissed a stranger? Yes. Had a friend with benefits? Yes. Heartbroken? Yes. Gone commando? Yes. Eaten something that's alive? Yes. Had sex outdoors? No. Had cosmetic surgery? No. Been thrown out of a club? Yes. Protested something? Yes. Cheated on someone? Yes. Fired a gun? Yes. Taken revenge? No. Smoked a cigar? Yes. Broken the speed limit? Like, come the fuck on. Who hasn't?
Oh, fuck.
Drank champagne straight out of the bottle? Yes. Played cards for money? Yes. fallen in love with someone I shouldn't have. Goodness fucking gracious. Yes. Purchased porn? Yes. Cross-dressed? Yes. Wait, no. No
What?
cross-dressing. No, I haven't cross-dressed. I was just on a roll because I was saying so many things.
Oh.
But no. I mean, like, okay.
I mean, not that it's a bad thing, but I'm like, whoa.
No, it's like I admitted to kissing someone of the same sex, and I would admit to cross-dressing too.
That one isn't in my book.
Oh, do I got the fucking wild side? Wild? The
I
wild,
think you
wild
do.
one?
I think you do.
Been to a strip club? Yes. Shoplifted? Yes. Prank call? Yes. Skipped work? Yes. Killed an animal? Yes.
Killed it. See, that one's not even on mine.
Damn.
Okay.
I'll tell you when you skip one that I have.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. Been skinny dipping? No. Been in a police car? Yes, but it was because I was in a car wreck and
They were giving you
my
a ride.
dogs and I were placed in the back seat while shit was getting, situated.
Yeah.
Taken drugs? Yes. Been drunk? Yes. Been in a fight? Not sure if my brother counts. That's
Physical
the only
fight.
Yeah, that's the only physical fist fight I had was with my brother. I got my ass beat. So I guess yes. Seen something die? Yes. Partied all night? Yes. Smoked cigarettes? Yes. Been fired from a job? Yes. Had stitches? Yes. Gotten a tattoo? I have 6. Faked it? Yes. Crashed a party? Yes. Cheated on a test? No. Danced in the moonlight? No. Skipped a class? 1000% yes. Stolen something? Yes. Been to a music festival? No. Joined the Mile High Club? No. And then let's see.
You don't have
Gotten
to
a
kiss someone of the same sex?
No, that one's not there, but my answer for that is yes. Gotten a piercing? Yes. Dyed my hair? Yes. Kissed a stranger? Yes. Yeah, see, had a friend with benefits. I've had plenty of those. Had my heart broken? Duh. Gone commando? No. Eaten something that's alive? No. Had sex outdoors? Yes. Cosmetic surgery? No. Been thrown out of a club? One too many times. Protested against something?
I'm thinking that this means like in person, not online.
No, I haven't. Yeah, no, I haven't. No. Cheated on someone? Yes. Fired a gun? Yes. Taken revenge? Yes. Smoked a cigar? Yes. Broken the speed limit? If I do that again, I'll lose my license. Drink champagne straight out of the bottle? Yes. Played cards for money? Yes. Fallen in love with someone I shouldn't have? Yes. Bought porn? No. Cross-dressed? Yes. Been to a strip club? Yes. Shoplifted? No. Or wait, yes, as a kid. Prank called someone? Yes. Skipped work? Yes.
Killed an animal?
Killed an animal? Does a fish count?
Yes.
Okay, so yes.
That's what mine was.
Okay. I was like, yes.
I went fishing once, and then I ate it. Yeah. So, I want to explain, not that I care what anyone thinks about it, but I do want to tell the story about it because it was fun. So, the night I kissed a dude, I was stationed in Korea at the time. Korea had, like, their nightlife culture is very different from ours.
Okay.
What you know as a nightclub, they refer to as a dance club. What they call a nightclub is arranged engagement with other people. And let me explain what that means. There are there's different categories of seats that you can take. You can go in, just get one of the open tables. That's like the lowest tier of service. Then you could get a booth that's like around those tables. That's a higher tier. You can get a table upstairs, which is a higher tier. And then there's private rooms, the highest tier. So,
Interesting.
yeah, so me and my
Okay.
buddies, we had a private room. We were playing cards, just like drinking, fucking around, whatever. Like, because you have to pay X amount for the room, so there's a bit of your drinks are comped. So we're messing around, and when I say now, I said engagement, arranged engagement. The host, whoever it might be, like whoever's assigned to you, they go and bring women to your room.
What the fuck?
If you for just ones that are out on the floor, they're at the tables or at the booths, like at a lower tier of service. They go down like, hey, do you want to hang out with these dudes that are up in the private room? And they always say yes. If you're a woman, like they do the same thing. They'll bring guys up to you. And they're not being paid or anything. They're not sex workers, is what I mean.
Okay, gotcha.
So
okay.
We're in our private room. We have my good friend Jung. He's Korean, and so he was, working the translation for us. Things were going awesome. We were all like, everyone was paired off. We were all messing around with a girl, and whatever. And so then we start playing this game, a Korean game. It's a card game. I'm trying to remember how it went. But you pick, somebody draws a card, and depending on what the card is, they get to mandate something or dictate something. And so I don't remember who did it, but somebody had two of the girls kiss. And then so one of the girls that kissed, they got a card, and they said, all right, I want two guys to kiss. If we have to do it, you have to do it. I'm like, all right, well, there's equality for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with it. And I was one of the ones that volunteered, like, you know what, I'm cool with it, I don't care. And then one guy's like, yeah, if it's going to keep them in the room, then okay, fine. And so there you go. That's how I kissed a dude. That's also kind of when I figured out, like, I'm not into this. This isn't doing it for me.
Yeah.
It's not, like, I like, nothing against you. His name was Gabriel. Like, nothing against you, Gabe. But, like, I'm having more fun with her. Thanks, though.
That's funny.
Yeah. So that's nightlife in Korea.
Interesting.
It was really fun.
I'm looking at page 31 and 32 of this book.
All right. 31. Oh, quick fire. Okay.
It's just quick fire 31 and 32.
Oh shit.
Let me see. I'll go first on this. These two. Let's see. I've been in love. I'm gonna answer the ones that I've done.
Oh, okay.
That's just how I'm gonna. No, I'll just read them all off. So, been in love, yes. Failed my driving test, no. Jumped out of a plane, no. Broken a bone, surprisingly, no. Won a trophy, yes. Learned another language, duh.
No shit.
Not like, duh. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Been to a spa, yes, because I worked at one. Kissed someone and regretted it. Ooh, let's see.
I'm thinking, for this one, it makes me think if you kiss them and you immediately regret it. Like,
no.
All right.
I'm gonna say no. Oh, there's smoked a cigar. Yes. Ridden in an ambulance. I have no idea, so I'm gonna say no. Turned someone down. Yes. Flown in a helicopter. No. Met someone famous. I've met several. Written my will, no. Read my partner's internet history, yes. Learned the words to the national anthem. I think that's a yes for anyone born in this fucking country, you know. Been a godparent, yes. Buried someone, yes. Gotten married, thank goodness, no. Showered with someone else, yes. Given blood, no. Memorized a poem, no. Broken something expensive, no. Considered cosmetic surgery, yes. Bungee jumped, no thank you. Had cosmetic surgery, no. Danced with my mother or father, yes. Jumped off the high board, no. I'm afraid of heights. Dived off the high board, no. Been on a diet, yes. Had an invisible friend, no. Been a best man or bridesmaid, maid of honor, yes. Dated someone twice, yes. Won a competition, yes. Deleted my internet history. That's a stupid fucking thing to have on here. because everyone does that.
From time to time, at least.
Made a speech in front of an audience. If you count a maid of honor speech, then yes, I have done that. Cheated on someone, yes. Stayed out all night, yes. Been on a blind date, no. Had a massage, yes. Several. Sung karaoke, yes. Watched the sunrise, yes. Watched the sunset, yes. Lost at a casino, oh yes. Faked it, yes. Grown my own food, yes. Changed a car tire, yes. Kissed a stranger. I'm like trying to remember what I answered on the last one.
Yeah, a lot of these are the same.
I think yes or no. Been on TV a lot, yes. Given money to a panhandler, yes. Gotten divorced, no. Handwritten a love letter, yes. And that was to all 5 members of NSYNC when I was a teenager. Oh, no, there's another one. Way before that, I was obsessed with Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Oh, who wasn't, though?
So I remember I sent him like a love letter, and I got a postcard back. It was very lengthy as well, and that's forever gone. Let me see. Climbed a mountain, yes. Been on a diet twice, yes. Sent a message in a bottle. Some of these are dumb.
Yeah.
No. Told at least one good joke, yes. Worked for minimum wage, yes. Won a bet, yes. Written poetry, yes. Performed on stage several times. Fired a gun, yes. Been to a school reunion, no. DJ'd, no. Ridden a mechanical bull, no. Learned first aid, yes. Saved someone's life, no. Broken someone's heart, yes. Volunteered for charity, no. Lied to a police officer, no. Learned a card trick, no. Gotten a degree, working on number 2. Had a pen pal, yes. Stayed up for 24 hours straight. Try 4 days straight. Sponsored a child? No. Done a split? Absolutely not. Lied to a doctor? No. Gotten married again? No. Signed up as an organ donor? Yes. Had a tarot card reading? Yes.
Okay,
Damn,
so
that was long.
The only one that you didn't have that I have is had a crush on someone of the same sex.
Yes.
All right. I'll read this one and then we'll get into the light section outro. Okay, let's see. Been in love, yes. Failed my driving test, no. Jumped out of a plane, yes, but it was already on the ground. Broken a bone, yes. Won a trophy, yes. Learned another language, fucking yeah. Been to a spa, yes. Kissed someone and regretted it, yes. Smoked a cigar, yes. Ridden in an ambulance, no. Turned someone down, yes. Flown in a helicopter. I shot a fucking machine gun out of it. Are you kidding me, dog? Get the fuck on my level. Met someone famous, yes. Written my will, yes. Read my partner's internet history, no. Learned the word, yes. Been a godparent, kind of. Wasn't with baptism, but they did write us. It was when I was with my ex. We were written into their will as the parents to adopt them or whatever.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But we didn't go to a church or anything like that. So I don't
gotcha.
know if that counts. Was it law parent?
I mean, mine is kind of like that too. But we're in the process of getting the, baptism. It's just hard because I don't have like my confirmation, which is the last thing that I need. So they're trying to find a church that doesn't require you to have like your fucking Holy Communion, baptism, and that shit.
I think I did all that before I was a teenager.
Okay. Yeah, I was supposed to do my confirmation when I had my quinceañera, but the church that we went to burned down, like it caught fire. So I never got to do mine. But I did the communion baptism, just not the last bit.
Buried someone? No. Gotten married? No. Showered with someone? Yes. Given blood? Yes. Memorized the poem? Yes. Broken something expensive? Yes. Considered cosmetic surgery? Yes. Bungee jump? No. Had cosmetic surgery? No. Danced with my mother? No. Jumped off the high board? Yes. Dived off the high board? No. Being on a diet? Yes. Invisible friend? Like, do people actually have these? Invisible
Right?
friends? Like, I only ever see that shit in movies. Who the
Yeah,
fuck
that's-
actually has one?
Right?
Please, 833-589-7637. Please tell me if you had a fucking imaginary friend, because I sincerely do not believe people actually have them, unless they're being like a kid being fucking haunted. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
a ghost.
I
in their
mean,
house.
If that was the case, then I would say yes for me for that because I
Did
saw.
you
I
interact
saw.
with it?
Yes.
And there you go. You had an imaginary friend. Or
An
invisible
imaginary,
friend.
invisible fucking invisible demons. Like
Yeah. There you
that's
go.
what I had.
Been a best man bridesmaid. I've never been part of a wedding party, period.
Really?
Yeah. Dated someone twice. No. Won a competition. Yes. Deleted my internet history. This is stupid. Yes. Made a speech in front of an audience. It was not a big audience, but yes. I wanted to. It was a little bit of a life goal of mine to toast someone at their birthday party.
Ooh, okay.
So I did that.
Nice.
And yeah, it was pretty nice. She really appreciated it.
Good.
Cheated on someone? Yes. Already said so. Stayed out all night? Yes. Been on a blind date? No. 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 Had a massage? Yes. Sung karaoke? I'm a fucking killer on the microphone. Get the fuck out of here.
Really?
Yeah. Sunrise and sunset? Yes. Lost at a casino? Yes. Faked it? Yes. Grown my own food? It wasn't a lot. Wasn't anything substantial, but yes. Where the fuck was I? Grown my own food. Okay, changed the car tire. No shit. Kissed a stranger. Yes. Been on TV. No. Not that I can recall. Given money to a panhandler? No. Anyone with like actual homeless people? Absolutely. Gotten divorced? No. Handwritten a love letter? Many. Climbed a mountain? Yes. Had a crush on the same sex? No. Been on a diet twice? Yes. Message in a bottle is fucking littering, asshole.
Right.
Told at least one good joke. Like, not to brag, but I tell plenty of them all the time.
I know. Like you tell a lot.
I have to be the fucking clown on all these goddamn shows that I do, just to get everyone out of their fucking shells.
Oh my gosh.
After a few episodes, like people start getting comfortable and they just go with it.
Yeah.
Then they can start playing along, which is the best part. Worked for minimum wage. It was how did she put it? She told me this like it was. She said it like she was really proud of it, but when I got hired and I was told what my hourly rate would be, it's $1 above minimum wage.
Oh my god.
And she was so fucking proud of it when she said it. Are you serious, dude? Like, okay.
I think for me the only time I've gotten minimum wage was when I first started working for Target, but that only lasted a couple months. And then I got promoted and promoted and promoted, so I got a lot of raises.
Won a bet? Yes. Written poetry? A lot. Performed on stage? Yes. Fired a gun? Fucking yes, absolutely. Been to a school reunion? No, my fucking classmates are losers, man. They couldn't set it up. So
Really?
yeah, I looked at I was actually thinking about that while I was waiting for you at the concert. Was it's coming up on our 20-year anniversary, or our 20-year reunion. So I think I'll take the lead on that, so that it actually gets done.
Yeah, I think mine is next year. Yeah, 2024. I missed I think we had a 10-year one, but it was at some fucking little restaurant. Like my best friend went. I was gonna go with her, but I didn't feel like fucking interacting with all these people.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you can go.
DJ'd. Well, okay, let me actually go back to the school reunion. I did go to Lindsay's,
Okay.
so if that counts.
I would probably say like your own.
Yeah,
So.
I was
For
thinking
me,
the
it's
same
like
thing.
your own. So.
Yeah, I'd never been to one of my own. DJ'd. I don't know. Like I picked the playlist. If that counts, I don't know. I don't think that counts though.
No.
Ridden a mechanical bull. Yes. First aid. Yes, considerably. Saved someone's life. Yes. Broken someone's heart. Yes. Volunteered for charity. Often. Lied to a police officer. No. Learned a card trick. No. Gotten a degree. I printed one out. I designed it myself.
My God.
Does that count? No, I don't have a degree. I just have vocational certs. Had a pen pal. Many. Stayed up for 24 hours straight. Often. Not anymore, but yes, it has happened many times. Sponsored a child. Yes. Actually, I need to try to get a hold of our little match manager, because I have not heard from his mother in months.
Uh-oh.
And I've been trying to contact her too. Done a split. If you're talking about my legs, like the stretch thing, absolutely
Yes.
not. Have I split the bill with someone? Yes.
I can say yes to that one.
Yeah.
You cannot say the other one with your legs because I'm not
Absolutely
flexible. Like,
Lied to a doctor? No. I think I see that on Reddit often when like they like, oh, doctors of Reddit, blah 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 blah. And one of the things that they always say is like, if I don't care what you're doing, I don't care like on a personal moral level. That's not my concern. My concern is if I prescribe you this medication and you're regularly doing fucking mushrooms or something, and those interact with each other in a really bad way, I need to know about that. I don't care if you're doing mushrooms.
Yep.
So no, I've never lied to a doctor. Gotten married again. I've never even been married once. Organ donor, yes, I am one right now. Had a tarot card reading. Bitch, I do tarot card readings.
I know, I was like, you're the last one. I've been meaning to ask you to do another one for me.
Fucking course I know. Yes, I've had tarot card readings. I do them for myself like once a week.
Nice. I recently got a tarot deck, or like an oracle deck. I don't know which one it is, but I've been wanting to venture into that. But I was actually going to message you a couple of days ago to ask you to do one for me. Because the one you did last time was like spot on in the moment of what I was dealing with.
Oh, well, fuck. I guess I got it. I got the gift.
Yep.
Actually, why don't we do that on the next recording?
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
It's going to take me some time. I don't have all the cards memorized, so...
It's all good.
I know what the positions are and what those mean, but I don't know... Like, if a card is at a certain angle, upside down or whatever.
Like the reverse and stuff. Yeah.
I need to look into that a little bit.
Okay.
But, so it starts slow, and then once I get to the end, go back to the top and kind of fill things in and connect things with each other.
Yeah.
Give it a more holistic, make it read more holistically.
Have you ever had, like a psychic or something read you before?
Yes.
Me too.
I went in with my then girlfriend, that was admittedly the one that I was unfaithful to, and it was actually because of that reading that she started looking into. She took that much more to heart than I did. So
okay.
She started looking into like, wait, why are you saying that we're not going to be together, or that we're not meant to be together? What the hell?
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
Because like the lady was looking at me because it was technically my reading, and she was just there with me.
Gotcha.
So she was kind of included in it. But when she was talking to me, she said that this woman sitting next to you is not who you're destined to be with. You're not going to be with her very much longer.
Wow. Okay.
I was like, whoa, what the hell are you talking about?
Wow.
And as it was, she because of her saying that, homegirl started looking into me a little bit more and found out that I was a bit of a shithead.
Yeah.
So there you go. We weren't together much longer.
Yeah, the first one I had was with my ex too. But like, man, was she accurate? Like, she delved into like my past, present, whatever, and like she fucking nailed the past childhood. She's like, you've been through a lot of shit. Like, I was like, yep, I sure have. That's all I really can remember. I can't remember what else she told me, but she like nailed all the stuff that I've been through. But I do remember saying, she did say I have like good fortune. I can't really remember. And then I had another one like many years after, when I was still with my ex. I just randomly did this. And this lady was, you know, because I was in that time thinking, you know, about leaving and, you know, doubting, like, am I even supposed to be with this person or not? And she kind of gave me some perspective on that too. Pretty much any, yeah, like pretty much, I want to get another one. I'll probably be out there again in January if you want to go together.
Yeah, why not?
Do one? I'm like, yeah.
For anybody who might be listening thinking this is bullshit, they're scam artists, I absolutely agree with you. And here is how I knew that homegirl that I saw wasn't, which you, of course, everyone says that. But I went in blank slate. I didn't have any sort of, I don't know, I wasn't acting peppy or sad or anything. Just walked in, tried to be stoic.
Yeah.
I did not volunteer any information whatsoever. None. I didn't say a fucking word to this woman other than confirming or denying things.
Okay.
I didn't volunteer. I didn't, like, if she said, oh, your favorite color is blue, I didn't correct her and say it was red. Stuff like that. If she says it's blue, all right, yeah, it's blue. Okay. If you get it wrong, then I know you're a fucking liar. And if you just try to build off of that, then yeah, you're a scammer. And I'm going to make sure everybody knows it. But 833 Lux Pods, do you visit psychics? We still have to hit our light section, but yeah, we.
Oh shit! Let's.
We really filled out the time pretty well, though. Okay, so on a personal level, which pizza topping do you relate to the most?
Pineapple.
I was gonna go with mushrooms.
Oh, that one too.
Mushrooms, probably.
Yeah, mine is. I love pineapple. Like when I get pizza, it's literally pineapple, mushrooms, and onion.
All right, the onions threw me a bit.
It's the best combo with all of them, but pineapple, I have to have pineapple on pizza. I don't give a shit if people think it doesn't belong there. It does.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it doesn't. What I'm going to say is if you like it, eat it. And fuck everyone else. I do like to poke fun at people that do like it because they get really defensive. And it's always fun.
As you just saw me do, yes.
Yeah, like I kind of eked in there a little bit and you got on your guard. But no.
I'm like, I will defend pineapple on pizza
to the death. Even
when I'm dead. Like I will haunt you and say it belongs on pizza.
Okay, why did you pick pineapple? That was your first immediate answer. Why did you pick that?
Pineapple, it's because, not a lot of people like it. There's people that love it and people that don't like it. And I mean, there's a lot of people that don't like me and there's people that do like me. I'm not for everybody, Just like it's not everyone's like cup of tea of, topping. I'm not everyone's cup of tea, So, yeah.
I was thinking with mushrooms that it is a pizza topping for people with superior tastes. Only the refined palate can enjoy mushrooms on a pizza, which is why I picked the mushroom. Because you have to be a refined individual of considerable intellect and exquisite tastes.
Oh my god, you're gonna make me throw up. Jesus.
I just picked it because like mushrooms like grow in the dark and stuff. So that's pretty.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I actually have like a mushroom growing kit
Yeah, I
that
do too.
was from like Target. I need to do it because I love mushrooms. God, I can eat those raw. Like
I love
just
mushrooms so much.
I will shovel those into my mouth like it's nobody's business.
What do you bring with you everywhere you go? What things do you bring with you besides phone,
What?
wallet, keys?
Okay. I always have my headphones, my sunglasses. What else do I always bring with me? Fuck. I mean, I bring a lot of shit. I'm literally a pharmacy in my purse, so I always have like cough drops, ibuprofen, Midol, motion sickness stuff, my nausea medication, antacids, peppermints. I'm an old lady.
Yeah, you might as well have the strawberry candies. You know?
I know, like, and my Werther's candy, you know, I need to throw that. I mean, I love Werther's candy.
They're so good.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. They're very good. But I always have, I always have all that shit in my purse. I'm a walking pharmacy, like everyone at work and anywhere, whoever I'm with. If they say, "Oh, I have a headache," I'm like, I've got some, ibuprofen in my purse. I'm like, I'm a medicine cabinet. But it's always, I always have my AirPod Pros in my purse. Always have my sunglasses because I'm sensitive to light and I'm blind as fuck, so I need my glasses. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Mine's a little bit more limited, but I'm a bit, being something of a writer, I have very particular tastes when it comes to what I write with and on. So anytime I go out, I always have a fountain pen with me, so that I can, rather than like bitch about the pens that people have, because nobody cares. I'm the weirdo here, I know. So I'll bring the pen, and when people ask, I'll just say it's because I'm a fucking lunatic. That's all. I always have an enamel pin on my person somewhere.
That's right. Yeah, that's
Always
right.
have one. And I carry a handkerchief. I'm trying to make that a thing again.
Ooh, okay. Look at you. Okay.
What is my pen? My pin. Handkerchief. That might be it. Lighter.
A lighter? Okay.
Yeah, not for me, but whatever.
Oh, for other, yeah.
If the need arises, I have one. And yeah, okay, so what would I call this year if I had to give it a name? I would call this one the Year of Light. LVX. You get it? You see what I did there? The Year of Light.
Lord.
Yeah, this is a light year, you might call it.
Let's see. For me, if I could call this, what would I call this year if I had to give it a name? I would just call it healing. It's been every year is a healing year for me, but this year specifically has been a very healing, Yeah. Because I've actually taken it a little bit more serious, and then just with doing this podcast, it's really helping me a lot. I mean, with every visit that I, go back home for, I found out new stuff about our parents' upbringings and whatever. I found out a lot of shit, and then I found out some other stuff, like my aunt has been having conversations with my mom in regards to her asking my brother and I for forgiveness. So that's a work in progress.
Yes.
My aunt found out stuff that she didn't really know that happened to my brother and I, because I let her know. I was like, my mom literally beat the shit out of us, and I mentioned to her the only clear memory I have of my mom, dragging me across the house by my hair.
They're not very good.
No. So she realized that. She didn't know it was that bad, but now she knows. And I mean, the stuff with my brother is a work in progress too. Like our cousin, she mentions he doesn't say bad things about me. I don't say bad things about my brother. But in due time, that'll come around, because I think my brother right now he hasn't really processed our childhood yet.
Yeah.
Like I have. And she says, our cousin told me, that with my brother, because I let her know, I'm like, there's just a lot of stuff that's just blank in my mind, you know. But it's literally your brain is protecting you from these events. So of course we're gonna have little blank spots in our childhood. So she's like, my brother has mentioned that too, but he hasn't really fully processed his trauma yet. I don't think he's where I'm at yet. And we were talking about that, and she mentioned like maybe when my brother starts getting to the point where I'm at now, then he'll probably want to have a conversation with me. And I'm like, he can have all the time in the world. But like with my mom, every time my aunt or our aunt tells her, you need to ask your kids for forgiveness, she responds to our aunt like, should I tell them what was done to us? And my aunt says no. I mean, I heard a little bit, and I can tell you after this call, because like your dad and my mom went through some very fucked up shit. Yes. I didn't want to hear too much of it, but I heard just a little bit, and that was enough. I'm like, I don't want to hear anymore. But that kind of made me feel a little bit better the last time I was there. Our aunt and our cousin, they told me they were proud of me. I've never heard anyone say that to me before. So that was nice to hear. But this year for me, I would just call it healing. And I think, every year from now on will be healing for me, because that's really what I'm trying to do right now with my life.
Yeah, I think the healing part is continuous, especially when you have like the wounds of yesteryear never really close.
Yeah, or if I had another name to call it, it would be like self-discovery, because I'm finding myself again, which is something I've never been able to do. So I guess that's another name I could give this year.
I think that's a good one.
Yeah, I think that one's probably a better one.
I honestly do want to hear more in depth, personally.
Yeah, I'll tell you some stuff. Just the little bit that I know, but it's fucked up too. What they went through, like.
Yeah.
Kind of what's happened to them is a continuation of a cycle that has been. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably been happening to our family
for a while.
For generations. Yes. And I was like, okay. So I'm like, okay, so we really are the cycle breakers here.
Yeah, we really
God
are.
Damn.
Oh man. Or too good of a place. It's a really good, terrible spot to
I know.
end this on, but we got to get out of here. Okay, so let's do that. We'll get these plugs real quick. So the social media, LVX Media Net, anywhere. If you can't find me, I'm not on it. Contact points, you could go to lvxmedia.net, hit the tacos page, and there's the contact options right there. But I did also mention the phone number 833-589-7637. It's anonymous, it's unattended. So if you want to comment on something, I really do honestly want to hear what you all think. I do. So
same.
Please, if you have a moment to shoot me a text, I would more than gladly include it in our next recording. All right. Other shows on the Lux Media Network. B-Sides, if you like boxing. The Canelo Charlo fight happened a few weeks ago, and yeah, we talk about that. Ultimate, it's spelled, when you search it, it's Ultimate Effin' Casual. That's the MMA one. UFC 294 is coming up, so we talk about that. And Progressive Patriots is getting off the ground here. It's very obviously a political show, and that kind of gives away my leanings with all the stuff I mentioned earlier about political stuff. But yeah, so Progressive Patriots for all things politics. What? God, like this keeps happening. I just randomly have blank spots, man. I keep calling it my Mitch McConnell moments, but
Jeez.
I sincerely just, my brain just stops functioning for like 5 seconds. I don't remember what I was talking about or what I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
I need to get that shit checked out. So Progressive Pats, Prog Pats for all things politics. Same things apply to all of those shows. Contact me. I definitely want to hear what you think. So yes, thank you very much for listening to this episode of Hard Shell Tacos. I think we got a little soft on these shells this time.
I think so too.
Yeah, we had a good one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, parting words.
Have a great week. Catch you on the flippity flip.
All right. That's gonna do it for us.
Peace.
All right.
Thanks for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you have any questions or comments on what was discussed or have a topic you'd like to hear on the podcast, you can leave a message on our unattended phone line at 833-589-7637. That's 833-LUX-PODS. For more shows like the one you just listened to, go to lvxentertainment.net.